So, listen, just tell us a little bit about this year, some of the challenges, some of the highlights that you've experienced as director of the programme.
Yeah, I mean, this year has been an amazing year. It's by far the best year of my life so far. If it only gets better than this, I know I'm going to have an awesome life. And I've just loved every minute of it. But yes, it has been challenging. You know, if anything, my lack of experience, my lack of age, compared to some, is, you know, something that, you know, can be a stumbling block. I don't always have the right things to say, I don't always have the right knowledge, I don't always have the right decision when it comes to making, you know, difficult decisions, when it's discipling the students, when it's, you know, disciplining the students. I don't have that experience. But I've had the privilege of working with three beautiful ladies, Marta, Charlotte and Tara, and I believe that, yes, well,
Just stand up.
It is, you know, I might be known as the director, but it is completely a team effort. This year would not have been what it is without those three girls, and I'm privileged to work alongside them. And I feel we complement each other really well. My strengths may be their weaknesses, and their strengths my weaknesses. So together, you know, we can really work together well, and that's really helped the challenges that we may have faced. And then beyond that, Mr. Daniel Twarkley has been such a key part to the year, and I'm going to say something nice now, so savour it, because I've done that very well.
Has this been recorded?
But yeah, Danny has given so much in his time, in his effort, in his money, in all of him to serve us and the students this year. And I really couldn't have done it without you, Danny. And I think, you know, I really want to thank you for everything that you've done. And you've not just been that pastoral guide to the students and to me and helped me in difficult situations, but you've helped me grow more to be that what you are. So I remember at the beginning of the year when there was a difficult issue or a discipline issue, or we had to really disciple a student, I'm going, yep, Danny, off you go, that's your job, you go do that, I don't want anything to do with it. But he wouldn't let me do that. He said, no, come and sit in, you can learn, come and watch, come and, you know, come alongside me and I'll show you and guide you in that. And then, you know, we started kind of doing it a bit together. And then by the end of the year, I feel like I'm more confident now to tackle some of those things that I'm going, Danny, that's your thing, at the beginning of the year. But now, because of Danny's wisdom and guidance, I can now say, yeah, I can, you know, as much as I've been the director or whatever, I'm so not done learning yet. And I feel like that's what this year has been all about. I've learned so much and I've grown so much this year, probably more than some of them students have. So, yes, it's been awesome.
I paid her to say that as well. I'm skilled, I paid him twice, I paid her once, okay. One more question, okay, Becky, you're doing great, okay. So here's the thing, you may not know this, I think it has been mentioned, Pastor Sires has brought it to our attention recently, but next year, if we start a programme, and it's looking pretty good so far, okay, next year will be our 10th year of running an SMC program in this church. There is no other church in the UK that's ever done that. So if we get there, praise the Lord. Okay, it's looking pretty good so far. One last question, okay. So what are your aspirations, your hopes? What do you think? What does SMC look like in the future next year?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of numbers, I'd love to have and see 10 students on the programme next year. And, you know, I'm passionate about that, and I think that's a reachable goal, something that we can, you know, take hold of and achieve. But, I mean, besides that, I don't want to focus on numbers or whatever. I think even if we had half of that amount of students, to me, it's about just having more and more young people come to the programme, so that they can really grasp hold of, you know, having a relationship with God. It's not about us. It's not just about having a nice, cozy relationship with God. all the students that come are obviously Christians, they're committed to God, they've given their life to Him. But I really want them to spend 9, 18 or whatever 3 times 9 is, years, months, learning about God, to be passionate about serving Him, you know, to really know that it's not about them, it's not about their nice cozy relationship with God, but they really make Him Lord of their life, that they really choose to say, yeah, I'm going to die to myself and I am going to honour God and I'm going to live for Him because of how much He's done to me. And I think that if, you know, if 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever, however many students can grasp hold of that in the coming years, then, you know, I think that would be a very successful program. So that's what I'm thinking.
Fantastic, that's great. Don't go. Let's put our hands together for these 3 guys. If you come up here now. Yep, that's you. Yeah, because they make a team. Okay. Put your hands together for our management team, Southport Master School. Now, one other thing that we're actually planning is that either next year or the year after, okay, we are seriously looking at and planning to plant a Master's Commission program in Albania, which is going to take everybody's cooperation in Albania. Is that what next year looks like? Yeah. Okay, great. Now then, I've written something down here. Please join me, please join with me, and be upstanding for the Southport Masters Commission students, class 2013. And let's put our hands